Have you ever felt lost, overwhelmed, or disconnected from your faith? Surah Yaseen, the heart of the Qur'an, offers a timeless guide for the soul, filling hearts with peace, hope, and spiritual strength. Every verse carries a powerful message, reminding us of Allah's mercy, the reality of life after death, and the importance of trust and patience. Join us as we explore this beautiful surah and discover how its words can transform your heart and daily life. Surah Yaseen holds a unique status in the Qur'an because it captures the essence of core Islamic beliefs in a deeply balanced way. It focuses on the reality of divine oneness, the truth of revelation, and the certainty of resurrection. This surah speaks directly to the human conscience, awakening awareness of purpose and responsibility in life. Its verses remind believers that guidance is a gift from Allah and that every soul is accountable for its choices. Through powerful imagery and clear messages, it strengthens moral clarity and encourages a life built on obedience, humility, and unwavering belief in the unseen. Surah Yaseen has a calming effect that gently settles a restless mind and soothes emotional pain. Its rhythmic recitation creates a sense of spiritual safety, helping a person feel protected and guided even in moments of loneliness. Listening to or reciting this surah can slow anxious thoughts and replace them with inner stability. It acts like a spiritual refuge, allowing the heart to release hidden burdens and silent fears. In times of grief, stress, or confusion, its verses offer a quiet strength that helps a believer feel grounded, supported, and comforted by the remembrance of Allah's presence. Surah Yaseen nurtures a deeper reliance on Allah by reminding the soul that true control belongs only to Him. It helps a believer shift their focus away from fear of people, circumstances, and uncertainty, and instead develop confidence in divine wisdom. Through its powerful messages, the heart learns to surrender outcomes while still striving with sincerity. This process builds inner resilience, allowing a person to face challenges without losing hope. Over time, this spiritual strengthening transforms doubt into certainty, hesitation into courage, and weakness into steady conviction, rooted in the awareness that Allah never abandons those who place their trust in Him. Surah Yaseen draws attention to the reality of the hereafter, guiding the heart to think beyond the temporary nature of this world. It awakens a sense of personal responsibility, encouraging self-reflection and conscious living. By highlighting scenes of judgment and accountability, it helps a believer measure their actions with sincerity and honesty. This awareness creates a natural motivation to avoid wrongdoing and to pursue what is pure and beneficial. When a person keeps the afterlife in mind, their priorities begin to shift, and life becomes more meaningful, disciplined, and focused on earning the pleasure of Allah. Surah Yaseen nurtures a quiet strength that teaches the heart how to remain steady when life becomes difficult. It helps a believer understand that every test carries wisdom and that struggle is never wasted in the sight of Allah. This understanding reduces frustration and replaces it with calm endurance. Instead of reacting with anger or despair, a person learns to pause, reflect, and respond with dignity. With regular connection to this surah, hardships feel less overwhelming, and the soul develops the ability to wait without complaining, to hope without doubting, and to stand firm without losing its sense of purpose. Surah Yaseen gently inspires a return to purity by awakening a sense of regret for past missteps without filling the heart with shame. It creates a feeling of spiritual awareness that encourages a person to turn back toward Allah with humility and honesty. Instead of allowing guilt to harden the heart, it softens it, making space for personal growth and renewal. This inner change builds the courage to admit faults and the strength to seek a better path. Through this process, sincerity deepens, intentions become clearer, and the heart slowly aligns itself with goodness and inner peace. Surah Yaseen helps create a spiritual sense of protection that shields the heart from overwhelming negative thoughts. It builds a calm inner barrier against feelings of panic, dread, and helplessness. With regular connection to its message, the mind becomes more stable, and emotional storms begin to lose their intensity. A person gradually feels lighter, as if a heavy weight has been lifted from the soul. Strength returns to the heart, and confidence replaces uncertainty. This quiet transformation allows a believer to move through daily challenges with greater clarity, courage, and emotional balance, feeling guarded and supported in unseen ways. Surah Yaseen deepens a person's relationship with Allah by creating moments of quiet closeness and sincere awareness. It helps the heart feel more connected during prayer, remembrance, and reflection, turning routine worship into meaningful experience. Through regular recitation, spiritual sensitivity increases, allowing the soul to recognize subtle guidance and inner peace more easily. This growing connection makes a person feel less distant and more spiritually alive. Everyday actions begin to carry more intention, and the heart becomes more attentive to spiritual growth. Over time, this attachment creates a sense of consistency, devotion, and a quiet joy that strengthens the soul. Surah Yaseen has the power to revive a heart that has grown spiritually weak or distant from Allah. Its verses awaken dormant faith and remind the soul of its innate purpose. Even a heart burdened by neglect, distraction, or worldly attachments can feel a renewed sense of hope and clarity. The surah encourages reflection, repentance, and turning inward, creating a spiritual awakening that reconnects a believer to divine guidance. As the heart listens and absorbs its message, fear, doubt, and indifference gradually fade, replaced by renewed devotion, sincerity, and a desire to live in alignment with the teachings of the Qur'an. Surah Yaseen brings blessings into daily life by inspiring mindfulness and conscious action in every moment. Its recitation encourages gratitude, patience, and ethical behavior, which in turn attract Allah's mercy and favor. As the heart internalizes its teachings, small routines, whether at work, home, or in personal interactions, become opportunities for spiritual growth. Believers notice subtle changes, decisions guided by wisdom, relationships strengthened by kindness, and challenges met with calm determination. These blessings are not always material, but they create richness of heart, peace of mind, and resilience of spirit, transforming ordinary life into a journey filled with divine presence and purpose. Surah Yaseen encourages consistency in recitation by highlighting the immense benefits of regular engagement with the Qur'an. When a believer makes it a daily habit, the heart becomes increasingly attuned to divine guidance, and the mind develops a steady focus on what truly matters. This consistency transforms recitation from a routine act into a source of spiritual nourishment and strength. Over time, it builds discipline, patience, and a deeper appreciation for the words of Allah. Regular recitation also strengthens memory, enhances reflection, and allows the wisdom of the surah to gradually permeate every aspect of a believer's life. Surah Yaseen reminds believers of Allah's mercy and forgiveness, offering hope even to those burdened by mistakes or sin. Its verses emphasize that no matter how far one may feel from Allah, turning back with sincerity opens the doors of mercy. This understanding softens the heart, replacing despair with optimism and encouraging continual effort toward righteousness. The surah reassures that Allah's forgiveness is vast and His compassion knows no limits. By reflecting on this, a believer gains courage to seek pardon, correct their ways, and remain steadfast, knowing that sincere repentance and reliance on Allah can restore the heart and renew spiritual strength. Surah Yaseen truly has the power to guide hearts, strengthen faith, and bring peace to every believer's life. May Allah bless you with a heart full of light, patience, and unwavering trust in Him. If this reminder touched your soul, share it with others and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more spiritual guidance. Take a moment now to make a heartfelt prayer for yourself or your loved ones and comment below saying, "May Allah bless me with His mercy and guidance."